Yo, so I wanted to record this video like this morning. Like I wanted to record and edit this and post this because I just found something kind of crazy. So I made that video the other day about the headshot smoke for Vertigo. And like, what if you boost up and use it as a one-way, you know, during an execute, you smoke off left, right, and headshot. You have a guy boost up white box and he just peeks elevator and heaven, they can't see him. I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool one-way. But I was thinking about how good the smoke would be in terms of a post-plant T side on A site. And I was thinking like most times, you know, if you have extra smokes left over and you're in a post-plant A site, you just re-smoke left and right, you know. This guy will just drop a smoke here. Someone will re-smoke right side smoke, and then you have mollies, so just re-molly headshot. And like, this is how you delay the CTs, you know, is just by re-smoking these two things. But I was thinking about if you throw two smokes to like, you know, keep them off, these two smokes only last for 17 seconds. What if there's a spot you can just throw for one smoke to delay that would like still make you have an advantage, and then just chain smoke that for the whole retake? So I was thinking, what if you just smoked headshot in the post plant and just keep on chain smoking headshot instead of smoking left and right? And it actually works out like really fucking well. And I'm gonna explain all the reasons why. So watch. So like, instead of smoking left and right, you know, so you get the post plant, you smoke headshot, and now the CTs have to retake. What does smoking off headshot accomplish? For one, it gets rid of the CT's powerful angle, the headshot angles. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but now they can't play headshot to peak ramp. They can't play headshot to peak secret or short. And that's like a really annoying angle to deal with if you're the secret player T side or the short player, because he's got a headshot angle. It's like really hard to fight. Another thing this prevents as well is the CT's doing high and low. So where you have one guy on top of white box, one guy below, and they just swing secret, you know, or they'll swing ramp together. It's just like one guy swinging like this, one guy underneath him swinging. And this is like really annoying to deal with too, because, you know, you can't fight two angles at once. Like they're both peeking you at the same time. And by smoking them off right here, a lot of people think that you'll give them a one-way. It's not true at all. The only time they have a one-way with a headshot smoke is if they're on white box and the smoke is underneath them. But if you throw the smoke deep enough, it's not tall enough to give them a one-way. And at the point where they can barely see, so this is the point where you can't see. If I bring a bot here, you can see that guy pretty clearly. So you can see them before they can see you trying to push through their own headshot smoke. So that now it prevents them from jumping up on top of white box and doing high and low for the retake and pushing through. So if you have the smoke down, you can have just someone just watch headshot. And you can see the push through. This guy can't see you here, but you can see him. If he takes another step forward, then he'll be able to see you. So it's pretty clear to see if someone's pushing through the smoke. Obviously, you know, pushing through smokes, the guy who's holding the smoke has the advantage. Another thing I was thinking about too is if the smoke is down, anyone heaven can't see the people's sandbags. So now you have someone who can just deady play sandbags and just watch this angle and not have to worry about anything else. He can just literally just sit here and watch this. Because normally if you're sandbags and someone jumps up, you're kind of screwed. But now you can just sit here and hold this angle. Look at this guy, can't even see you, but you can see him so clearly. Another thing about this smoke too, which I found was kind of crazy, is that if you throw this and, you know, CTs, they smoke default for the retake because CTs always smoke default for the retake. Now it gives you a one-way on their feet coming out through hell. CTs come out through here. It's very hard to see anyone playing ramp. You can just see their feet. You can also see their feet from out here too. Like you just see their feet as they come out. So that's another advantage of this smoke. And some more things about this smoke too. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. If you throw this post plant, you have the threat of boosting up. You have the threat of boosting someone up white box to jump up here and play the smoke. So because of this, CTs are gonna have to respect this and start spamming. You can also delay further by doing that because they're gonna have to spam the smoke. And let's say they spam like crazy, then you could just like late boost. Let's say there's like another smoke down or something, but like you could late boost after they finish spamming. And then while the smoke's still up, someone's up here who got boosted after the spams, and now you can play behind it. And you can even hide in this corner back here. Don't fall. You can hide in this corner back here too. Another thing, bro, another thing about this smoke I was thinking about too. Let's say you throw this smoke and you do boost someone up here, right? And there's someone boost up here. He's probably gonna get spammed because people are just gonna they're gonna learn to spam the smoke. You can walk onto the red box and then drop down silently and just sit inside the headshot smoke and then just wait till it fades. So watch. And then as it fades, you know, you can just kill anyone who's heaven, hell. You obviously have the advantage when you're fading the smoke here. So that's another play you could do around this headshot smoke. It's just like, I feel like you're just better off just re-smoking headshot post plant T side, chain smoking it because it's only one smoke that you're using instead of re-smoking left and right. You know, you use two smokes to delay for 17 seconds. When this one you could use one smoke, or you could use two smokes to delay for 34 seconds because you're chain smoking them in one position. And it gives you all those advantages. You know, the one way on top, you have the threat of boosting, you have the threat of fading the smoke, you have the one ways on the guys coming out hell. It blocks the heaven players from seeing you sandbags, and then it stops anyone from jumping out white box. So now when the CTs want to retake, they all had to come through this choke point right here, which is really easy to hold. You know, if you have someone secret, this guy, like the guy's secret can literally just come out and play. Like they can all just sit outside this position and just hold this choke point, because now the CTs, they have to come out through here. They can't jump up here no more, because if they jump up here, they die. They have to push through a smoke. So now everyone can just hold this one choke point. The CTs had to retake through this one area right here. And I'm thinking, like, you know, maybe like the meta post plant setups is going to be like someone here holding, then you got a guy here playing anti-flash, and then you got, like, you know, maybe a guy in this cubby too hiding, and then you got like a guy sandbags watching the boost, and you got like one guy ramp. They all could play off each other. They all could play off each other here, use the one ways, all that good shit, dude. Another thing too about this smoke, which I think is probably just going to end up becoming meta, I think the smoke is just going to be so strong in post plant that T's are just not even going to do the double smoke execute. I feel like people are just going to start doing the deep exec, where you smoke dark and then you molly out headshot and you molly out heaven and hell. And the reason for this is because instead of wasting 2 smokes, you just use 1 smoke and 2 mollies, and now you have an extra smoke to keep this chain smoked off for the post plant, so it's harder for the CTs to retake. You see what I'm saying? So now you can do a different type of execute to have more smokes for that post plant, so you can keep this smoked off for longer to prevent the retake. And the way to throw all this util, so I'll show the deep exec util first, and then I'll show the headshot resmokes. So for the deep exec, you know, you want to smoke off hell, you come here, and on here, shift walk jump throw. This will smoke off dark right here. And then for the heaven hell molly, you come here and you W jump throw right here with the molly. And that'll get both heaven and hell, mollying out those 2 positions. And then obviously for the headshot molly, you can just come here. You know, basic shit, left click throw molly right there. I'll show this also as well. You can also molly out headshot from this position too. Just come here. In between the hole and the bucket, you just aim down here at that bottom of the bar. You jump throw. This will also molly out headshot. So that's another way to molly out headshot. And then for the headshot smoke. So one thing about these smokes is that you want it to land deep. You want it to land all the way in this corner, because if it lands right here, then it actually does kind of give the CTs a one-way on this position. But if it lands deep enough, it doesn't give them the one-way. So you want the smoke to land at the very end. And I found 2 lineups for this, and they're in practical spots for post plant. Someone's obviously always going to be ramp on post plant, and someone's obviously always going to be secret as well. So I found lineups for both those positions. So for the ramp position, you want to come to the end of the ramp right here at this corner, line up like that, find the pillar, and then go in between here and this right here, like right in the middle of that, and then come out to the steel girder, and then left click throw smoke right here. And that land at the very edge of it, and that gives you like the best one way. If you guys can find better lineups too that are easier, then, you know, let me know. And then for the same smoke from secret, you come to this corner of secret right here, go to the height of the box at the bottom right here, and then you want to go above right here, like we're between the hole and like right there, right here to right here. You left click throw the smoke. This will land at the very end of the box, giving you that same headshot smoke that doesn't give them a one-way. So, you know, let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me think of the smoke. I think I do. I swear this is going to be meta changing. Put some respect on our team's name. We're finding a bunch of new shit, man. UDW smoke, you know. This credit goes to Trevor, because he's the one that thought about using the smoke for the executes. And we just, you know, I just added ideas onto that. So, you know, put some respect on our name, man. You know, Ultimate Dark Lord Wizards. We coming up, NA. You're going to see this in pro play. You know, I'm already predicting it. Start linking me Twitch clips of teams using the smoke, so you know I could see the results of our work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll see y'all later. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.